TCS Radar Episode 7. We got some more people from the class of 2024, some more players. We got 2 girls and 2 boys this time. And we're going to start with J.O. Who you got?
This week I got Tameron Ferguson, electric player. First and foremost, he led Minnesota in points scored, points per game, with 35.4 points per game. Also put up 5 rebounds and 5 assists. And a stat that really poked out was 5 steals, almost 6 steals a game. So not only is he giving you a bucket for sure 30 a game, he's also going to defend, playing the passing lanes, getting up the floor. Opened the season with 51, and he really reminds me of another player we did, C.J. Armstrong. And these two went back and forth almost, I think, going back and forth for who was going to lead the state in the scoring title for the season. But he had 2 50-point games, 8 40-point games, 13 30-point games, 4 20-point games, and just like CJ, only scored double digits twice or under 20 twice with 2 17-point games. At a career high and led the school record versus Corey with 53 points, had 45 on St. Cloud Apollo, 48 on Brainerd, 42 on Maple Grove, and 42 versus Detroit Lakes in the section semis. Had a good little run, ended up losing in the section finals to a good Alexandria team. But holds a school record in points, steals, and eclipsed 2,000 points in his career. But like I said, led the state in points per game, total points, and steals. And he's going to Augustana for college, and I can't wait to see what this young man is going to do at that level. So we're going to be looking for you, and shouts out to you on a hell of a season.
Oh, that's your old stomping ground, Malik.
Oh, yeah, Augustana, yeah, for sure. Shout out. But, yeah, Alexandria, we had covered Grayson Grove last episode, real good big man going to the U. And then they also have Woolley, who's coming up next year. He's a rising senior, so we'll probably be checking back in with them. But Alexandria seemed to be pretty good recently, stringing together a lot of good seasons. So, yep, that was Tameron. And then who you got, LD?
I got Jack Robison from Lakeville North, lefty, 6'6", shooter. Had a very good season this year. He averaged 21.8. Shot well over 50%. Well, not well over, but he shot over 50%. Shot over 36% from 3, so that's always good. That'll translate to the next level for him. I love his game, watching him. He's smooth out there. He got great feet work. Always in attack mode. That's a good thing to be. Just straight in attack mode when he catches. Soon he's looking at the basket, looking at triple threat, looking to get to a spot, get that shot up. So he's going to Wisconsin next year. He'll meet up with Daniel Freitag. And I believe Nolan Winter from a couple years ago was playing at Lakeville with him. Don't quote me that, but I believe his name is Nolan Winter.
Oh, okay.
And he's also at Wisconsin, so he'll meet up with an old teammate of his. And I think they'll be very good next year in that Big Ten, so we'll look to see what they can do.
Yeah, Wisconsin always taking Minnesota players. Still taking Minnesota players. Sure. But, yeah, I don't blame them. But, yeah, so that was the 2 from the boys' side, and we're going to stay on Lakeville. They got some more good players on the girls' side. So, first we had Gabbie Betton. She was a senior. She'll be going to Loyola, Maryland next year. D1 out there in the East Coast. So, good luck to her out there. But looking at her stat line, she had multiple 20-point games. She's a guard, kind of like a combo guard, from what I've seen, but very in control of her game. Some of the highlight games is 28 against Burnsville, 23 against Rosemount, and then she had a 20-point game against Prior Lake. But just overall a good player. And from what I know, she was playing with another Division I player. Who you got, Wayne?
Oh, man, we got Trinity Wilson, man. And she's going to Vanderbilt next year, I believe, right?
Yep,
she's going to Vanderbilt next year, man. She actually, one thing I told you I hate about how we do most of our stats is we only really see points for some reason. Like, it depends on what your school is, who's putting them in. But, looking at her scoring, clearly she ain't got no problem doing that. So, dropped 22 on Providence Academy. Let me read off some of her game eyes. She dropped 23 on Eden Prairie. Dropped 21 on Prior Lake. Dropped 26 on New Prague. So she just seems like she's a scorer. Like I said, it's hard to kind of, really go off of the assists and stuff like that because we didn't get to see. So I'm sure that she's going to be real successful next year at Vanderbilt. And, just shout out to the state that's just been producing good talent.
Yep. And 3 players from Lakeville alone. So, yep, as Wayne said, good talent. And We're going to always rep Minnesota being a basketball state. So, yeah, we're going to keep looking out. So, that was a radar. So, we got some topics. So, first topic, Olympic basketball. Touch back on that. And we got Jalen Brown been snubbed in place of Derek White.
And I need to go on my theory. I said this, episode 5. I'm going to play the flashback right here. I told the world, it's like they're against him. And I don't know why. But now I've been doing some research. I didn't know that he was Muslim. I didn't know that I forgot that he openly supported Kyrie Irving with the Jewish book, whatever that situation was.
Yeah.
I also forgot that he was the only NBA player to actually play in the Big Three, active NBA player. You consider all 3 of those, you look at Nike, who really runs the Olympics. Like, you know what I mean? The marketing when it comes to all that's Nike. So they get the last say, so it's almost like it's their team. It makes no sense to how he doesn't make that team. He's the finals MVP. 2 of his teammates that just won the chip with him is on the team, and you telling me instead of getting another player, you get
Another teammate
that happens to be light skinned. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my theory, man. I think that he was blackballed because of those 3 things I named. I think it was a combination of all 3. It makes no sense logically at all. Like, what's the reason for him to not be on the team? We know why Kyrie wasn't on the team. We understand that too much off the field, off the court stuff. I get it. But me personally, I feel like it was some blackball stuff based on everything I just said. That's how I feel about it.
Light skin, this, light skin, that. No, I agree, but it's a Nike card. So once I found out that Nike, he was going at Nike, he was washed since then. So, you know what? You was right. He was right. You know what I'm saying? They definitely to pick up his homie though, like Derek White over him. That's a slap in the face though.
It was disrespectful. Like, it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody else.
But to go get him,
Bi, I would have took Bi being on there. I would love to see Brandon Ingram playing Olympics right now. I feel like he went crazy. That's just me.
Yeah. He was just on the team too last summer.
Yeah. Well, that was a bad team. So I mean, I forgot he was on that team. But still, yeah.
I feel like it definitely is a snub, but I don't know how much it really matters because once KD come back from injury, a lot of people ain't finna be playing anyway. So
it kind of he just gonna kind of
he would
be
just
on
be
the team.
somebody out there anyway. Yeah.
There's only 12, right?
When is KD coming back?
I think they only travel with like 12, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, the grand scheme, no, it'd be good for him to be on the team. Probably great experience. It's probably good work and practice, but I don't know if they was already feeling like that about him. They probably try to Gilbert Arenas him and not even play him type stuff. So might as well not even make it.
Yeah, what we think about what Jalen was saying about Bronny.
Hold on, you're gonna get DD too.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, it speaks for itself. It's definitely the Nike. He openly supported Kyrie. It's not even a question. That's exactly why he got considered.
That shit is crazy.
I mean, but I didn't expect Derek White to be the replacement.
Yeah, that's
of all people.
That's
right.
really my main thing. Like, we understand, but Derek White, he played good, but come on, bro.
I mean, if you're a coach, you looking at Yep and what he brings, I can understand why. Because he played D, he gonna get you some buckets. I can see why, but if you talk about caliber of player, it's not even close.
When you look at that, because now this is just on something on the real quick. Just think about it real quick. All the actual Olympic teams, not the FIBA team, like the teams that actually went to the Olympics, all those squads, he has to be the worst dude to ever make the team in recent years, right?
I mean,
because I'll put it like this: the 08 team clearly was Michael Redd. Or you can, I'll put Tayshaun Prince above because Tayshaun Prince is actually playing defense.
Oh no!
On that team, on that 08 team,
I can't
Michael
say
Redd,
that.
Tayshaun Prince was
y'all for real? No, I'm saying Tayshaun Prince is better.
Worse?
No, I'm saying Tayshaun Prince was better than Michael Redd. Michael Redd was the worst on that 08 team. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have to watch it again, but it just
Michael
makes me
Redd
think
did have his own team. Now I don't remember that, but it was
That
him
didn't-
over the Bucks.
That
Michael
did
Redd
nothing.
back at that time, that lefty
did
before
nothing.
he got hurt.
He was
No, he was a dog in Milwaukee. But
Didn't Giannis
Tayshaun
just
Prince
break-
was guarding the best players on every team, though.
Yeah, that's how.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
I'm looking at it
I can't say that. He
I'm
was the
strictly
weakest
comparing
one.
it to what you bring to the team versus Derek White. What's he gonna bring to that team? They don't need him for offense. They need him for some type of defensive responsibility. So that's why when I'm looking at Michael Redd on that 08 team, it was kind of like, did they really need Michael Redd for offense on that 08 team? Did they really?
They needed shooting though, yeah.
But I'm about to look at how much he actually shot because didn't Melo average like 19 a game?
He was
like
up
that.
there. He led.
Crazy.
He led for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. I was just something that was on my mind.
Nah, for sure. But yeah, what do y'all think about what Jalen said about Bronny?
Bronny.
About him saying Bronny don't look like a pro because it went to the media right away and they blow everything out of proportion. But
I feel like him saying that the moment he said, I saw he was talking to his girl, Angel Reese. I don't know what they was talking about. Maybe the girls brought up, he just was replying back, but I don't know. That shit seemed like to me. That's why it's hard when you out there with the camera and shit. Because I can't be like, oh, you can't be outside talking. Like, that's his opinion. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Facts.
But so you can't get mad at that. I mean, like, I didn't like how he went back on Twitter. It was like, man, Bronny already, he's making moves. That's the real flex. I didn't like that. Like, nigga, no, Stan, who cares about, you said what you said. That's all that shit can be true, but.
Yeah, can't be walking stuff back.
Yeah, don't walk it back. But yeah, I didn't have no problem with what he said.
I feel like he was watching the game and got caught in the moment and looking at him playing like, this ain't pro stuff. Like I said, at the end of the day, I tell people all the time, Bronny is getting good looks, it's just not falling. It's a difference. If he's out there just looking horrible, he's not out there looking horrible. He's just missing good shots, good open looks.
And he's never looked horrible. That's why he's just not making shots. That's it. He's just shooting bad. That's why people's like he's ass. I'm like, nigga, he's not ass. He's shooting bad. That's just
man. Gilbert Arenas was saying he was comparing Jalen Brown's summer league stats, and it was like the same shit, the same stuff.
And then that's what you open yourself up to when you talk shit about that. Because I didn't even think to do that. Like, I mean,
honest.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. How you feel about
that? About him being LeBron's son, that's a spotlight. They were talking about also on the interview about him being the 55th pick? Mm-hmm. The 55th pick. But at the end of the day, that's LeBron James' son.
Yeah.
They're going to put the spot on like if he was the 100th pick. Doesn't matter. It's LeBron James' son, so of course he's going to have to hold it out of the way. It comes with that. Your dad's the greatest player of all time. Yes, I said the greatest player of all time. So at the end of the day, that comes with a lot of baggage. So he gotta, and I'm sure Bron talked to him every night, like, hey, son, this is what you're going to go through.
Bronny going to be
LeBron
fine, man.
LeBron is going through that from 03 until this day.
Right.
So, if anybody can give you advice, it's going to be your dad.
Right. He going to be fine, man. Like you said, he just not making the shots. That nigga's going to be fine. All you got to do is see that shit go in a couple of times, and it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's the confidence, man.
That's fine. The dude with athleticism is crazy. I really feel like people.
He had bounce like that.
People like
even bounce fast. He got up and just.
Bro, it was how quick he did it though. Yeah. That's why I'm like.
I know he had bounce like that. I knew he had
2
bounce
feet too.
like
So I mean, I don't know, man. That's how I feel about the Bronny stuff. Jalen Brown, he can say what he want to say. Who cares? He just won Finals MVP. He looked like he was winning with them two courtside. He was the man to me. So.
I don't think it was malicious though.
It wasn't malicious at all.
Like,
he said, I don't think he's a pro.
He ain't a pro right now.
He's a pro. He can say that.
What Team USA have been better put in Cooper Flagg on the squad?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think they should have did that instead of Derek White.
Out of there.
You said get who?
Get who? You said who?
Anthony Davis.
Oh my God.
Hey, he's eating right now.
He should be. Did you see the last game?
There's no reason a 17-year-old should be cooking.
He was cooking everybody.
I was just about to say he was cooking Brian too. He was cooking everybody.
I mean,
that's scary how good
that man cooked whoever he wanted.
That's scary how good he looked. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that's the exact reason why I say if you put Giannis on him, he's not gonna do it.
He doing that.
Say, no, I don't
Look, we're comparing a 17-year-old to Giannis guarding him. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. But AD's older than Giannis. And AD can't do nothing with that man.
I don't know.
Couldn't none of them.
I
don't know. When I looked at that,
put certain bigs on him, he's not gonna do that.
Man,
you put Giannis on.
Who we talking about? I don't
Hold
know.
on,
Cooper Flagg.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah.
Oh, Cooper Flagg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like when it comes to Cooper Flagg,
was
looking at
working.
all that stuff he did, right? That's like he's gonna be what? That's the next Larry Bird for white people. That's real life, like they're. I'm being dead serious. No, this is real shit though. He's an American. When's the last time we seen an American Caucasian guy killing like that? Like a real high profile. We just being real right now. He's about to be that stature.
What's his position?
I put him at the 3. Well, the way the game is now, it's like
be
positionless basketball. So he's gonna be playing both.
If he labeled, what's his position?
He's gonna be a small forward. I'm not putting him at the 4.
I say a 4.
I'm not putting him at the 4. Hell no. At the 4.
4?
You think?
I say 4.
Cooper?
Yeah.
Put him at the 4 or 3.
He gotta have more.
Depends on what team he on.
That matters too.
Right
Personnel,
there.
but that matters the most what teams he's on. Because I don't know. Me personally, from what he was doing in that practice, he surprised me how he was doing them. I'm like,
He was working.
he was real life. He looked comfortable too. So I don't know. I think he can be the next superstar, like real life of that Larry Bird type stature. I swear to God.
Right. Yeah, no, I feel you.
I'm trying to think of white NBA players that was like.
And he reclassified, didn't he? He's supposed to be a senior in high school.
Senior, yeah.
Or yeah, supposed to be a
Coming
senior.
up.
Yeah.
He's going to Duke, right?
Yo.
Yeah, he's going to Duke.
I don't know, man. That dude about to be something. He can live up to that Christian Laettner height and be the bad guy.
Hey, it's two out this class though that I think are gonna have cemented careers, and that's him and I think his name is Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey's nice.
Bailey's nice. So those
Yeah.
two, I think
They're
we
gonna
finally
be
got a
ones.
1-2 punch back in the draft that whoever get those two is gonna definitely be happy for years to come.
Oh, Ace Bailey got bunnies too.
That was today.
Ace Bailey, he got a bag, don't he? He got a real bag.
Bailey.
6'7",
He
6'7".
from Georgia.
I don't know who
He going to I believe Arkansas. He's going to Arkansas or no? He's going to Rutgers.
Yeah, Rutgers.
Who's the
Yeah.
coach at Rutgers?
Huh?
Who's the coach at Rutgers?
Nah, I'm not sure. We going with another big name, but look up Ace Bailey. He the number 2 right behind. He was right behind Cooper.
Ace Bailey.
Nice,
I'm looking him up.
nice.
Yeah, what y'all think about these
That was
rookies?
dude from the USA team, the under
Yep.
17.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They all hooping. And the under 17 boys just won again. They was smacking France. They was smacking Italy. They was smacking everybody.
Everybody, them boys.
But that's another topic for another day with them upcoming guys. But yeah, what y'all think about this WNBA play? I mean,
Best
we
season ever.
know best season ever. Huh?
Best season ever.
We know they got the
Numbers
rookies.
don't lie. Numbers don't lie. It's the best season ever. There's been like 3 different times where there's been games and I've seen the record get broken again, and this all in the same year. I've never seen this happen before.
Right.
So they can keep on hating, acting like Angel Clark and Reese and Caitlin Clark ain't a part of this. They in denial. And Asia Wilson too. I think she's like the 3rd story in the season. It's them two and it's her because she's looking like the best WNBA player ever, like ever, like solidified, like on some defense and offense stuff.
I don't know
So
if it's the best ever though.
Should be
why isn't it? Why isn't it?
Why more? I looked at her stat line and I didn't know her stat line was like that.
No, my boy would have been Michael Jordan. She let me down though, but she let me down. I don't want to.
Go ahead and say it.
I don't want to.
I didn't know she.
I don't blame. I blame.
Dang,
Hey, listen, man. With all due respect, I blame her Gelberg husband, man. He took away a GOAT from us, and I will never forgive him. And I'm sorry. If you ever see this, I mean it. Huh?
She got some rings.
Yeah, but we wanted more, man. She like retired in the middle of her prime. This
Yeah.
had to be like how every Chicago dude felt when Derrick Rose got injured.
Ooh.
It had to be, because that's how I felt. That's why I'm like, But yeah, I think it's definitely the best season.
I don't know though.
Like, if we talking about numbers, business, entertainment, when has we ever seen WNBA get talked about on every scale? We got men talking about it. He never did before.
No, I agree with you on that. But as far as like the play, like you gotta remember like
Hell yeah, the play.
how cold was it when Candace Parker came in and was dunking, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, Lisa Leslie, and
Easy.
you forgetting about with Breanna Stewart. Like there's been waves where it's like and it was cool, but I think this is just stuck. And is it because Caitlin? Yes. Is it because the internet is where it's at and it's 2024? But I remember Candace Parker, like that was one person I'm like, okay, it don't matter, girl or boy, you rock with Candace Parker. Like she's coming
Right.
out, she's dunking the ball, she's
Doing Kobe
one
stuff.
person at a time.
yeah.
This one, you got like 2 or 3 in that draft that you paying attention to.
I mean, when it comes to like that, yeah, I can hear that, but they're like, the league wasn't shit. It wasn't like a lot of people still watching it. So that's why it's like even the
It's
gameplay.
new though. Look how new the league
That's
is.
what I'm
though.
saying. Look how fast this
You
stuff
gotta,
turned over.
you gotta put that in there though.
We gotta talk about.
And that's young. Think about the NFL, the NBA. These leagues are 50 years, 60, 70 years old. Like,
Look at the turnaround. Look how it was last year versus this year, though. Off of 2 players coming in. It's never been like this. This is like some crazy.
they got a lot of hype.
And that's why I was getting mad when people was just saying that it's Clark. It's both of them. First off, we love drama. We human beings. The drama around it when they was getting rough with her at first, the whole back and forth rivalry. That's like the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird of the WNBA.
No,
And y'all gotta
definitely.
remember, they bringing in NIL,
And that.
experience, marketing, all type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be the first time on 2K25 where dudes is about to be playing with girls on a game. Watch.
I've been playing.
No, I'm talking about people actually, bro. I'm talking about there's gonna be dudes that never played WNBA and they're gonna be playing Caitlin Clark just so they can shoot threes with it. We know them. I know a lot of dudes that never talked about WNBA.
I hear you, but
Yeah.
let's go back to last year when who shot against Steph Curry When it was
Brianna and
no,
that school?
it was Sabrina.
Sabrina and Neku, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can just say it. I'm biased, but my son ran to 2K and went and played with her off because she almost beat Steph. Like so.
Look at her though. She was like a smaller version of Clark before Clark. She was doing a similar. She was doing similar.
So I think it's progressive, and like, now they open up the door for her.
When you talking about these people that's making a difference, Kaylin, like you said, Sabrina. So, Kaylin Clark, the minute they hand her the ball, it's going up. Sabrina wasn't doing that.
Nah.
Let's be honest.
It's a different green light.
She gonna control the tempo on the system. But as soon as they hand the ball to Kaylin Clark, it's going up no matter how far away that.
Oh, she really cold, fam. I really be like, this girl really cold.
Then when you talking about like Lacey Leslie and all them dunking, there's somebody else that replaced her on that. There's Brittany Griner who's dunking now. There's multiple women that's dunking now.
Whoa, Lisa Leslie's way better than Brittany Griner.
No, I'm speaking on the hype of having women dunking now.
Okay, I got you.
The hype of women dunking now, because when she did it, everybody was like, oh my gosh, we can't believe this.
Right.
But now you seeing more and more videos going viral of high school girls. I don't even know who the girl was.
They throwing oops.
When they throwing the oop and the girl caught it and slammed it. This is becoming the norm now. Back then it wasn't the norm.
Facts, I agree with that.
So now now Kaylin Clark is doing stuff that when Curry started doing half court stuff. Oh my gosh, he's different. Nobody's seen it. Kaylin Clark's doing that for the WNBA now. There was nobody, like people always say Steve Nash or Ray Allen or things like that. Nobody was shooting half courts.
That's the thing, though. When it comes to that, even that conversation, because I used to talk to people about that when Curry was coming up. He had the green light. Like, if Nash had that green light, sure. We don't think Nash could, like, he made some tough shots.
Nash was
but that just shows you how great they is. Because, like,
he taking all smart shots.
But nah, man, just going back on it, I think it's the best season ever, man. I think, you know what I can't wait? I can't wait to Paige, Juju, and all them when they get into the bunch.
Oh yeah,
that's about to be ill. And then remember we talked about it on the earlier episode. We might have to bring that up because I think some girls, man, I think they should be able to go after 2 years. I ain't gonna say first year. I say 2 years.
No, first year.
I think first year.
Yeah, we could talk about it later.
We can talk about it later. Yeah.
Who y'all think gonna win Rookie of the Year between them two? Cause so you got Angel Reese doing 13.
Grant Hill.
Angel and Reese. My bad. Angel Reese doing 13 and 12 right now, and Kaylin Clark doing 16 and 5 rebounds, 7 assists.
And bring up the triple double stuff.
Yeah, so Kaylin Clark was the first rookie to have a triple double, right?
Yep.
And then Angel Reese has been on a double double streak.
It just got broke.
Right.
I think it's at 16. Yep.
They quadruple
teamed her. Yeah.
Yeah. So who y'all think gonna win that?
I'll give it to Kaylin.
I think they're gonna do a Jason Kidd, Grant Hill thing.
You know what I think? It's already predetermined. They're gonna give it to LeBron, even though Melo might have earned it. That's what I think. So it don't matter. Clark's winning it. She might deserve it, but even if she don't deserve it, it's going to Clark.
It's just like Clark, hands down.
Yeah, because if we go back to that, I got 2 LeBron fans right here. LeBron did not deserve that Rookie of the Year. Okay, so we're just going.
So why didn't he?
Huh? Because Melo deserved it.
Why did
Melo deserve it?
Didn't he go to the playoffs?
Exactly. And they both went to the worst team previously, and one went to the playoffs, one didn't go to the playoffs. Oh, it's already been looked up, but if you want to, don't waste your time. Here at TCS, you know what I'm saying? We do our
Let's
stats.
confirm that, Malik.
I know this because he gonna drag it out until he gets a win. We started with Kaylin Clark versus Reese, and I made a comment, and now we're on Curry winning his unanimous. Like, how do we get here?
All right, going back on the clock.
I get to make a comment, and I can't.
But I'm saying though,
is that one still going?
I
can't rebuttal to that.
All y'all use the Wi-Fi to look up all the stats I told you already.
Yep.
And now we're on Curry. It's just, I don't understand.
All right. Going back to the Clark situation. That's what we was talking about, right? Is that what we were talking about? So
everybody said, though, because we said who's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Everybody said Clark?
I think Clark.
I said Clark, yeah.
I think they should split it, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Clark. That's how I feel.
What y'all think about our hard shift right here? So Shakur Stevenson was in the news lately just because people calling him a bum, basically, right?
Nah, they ain't calling him a bum. They calling him boring. You call him pillow hands, I guess. Shit like that.
He's a bum.
But he's on top right now, right, with the votes and stuff, or with his record?
He's undefeated.
Yeah.
I don't think he has like an actual
on top.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Far from that.
And I think going off, let's talk about the fight first off. The fight was it was on ESPN. I saw it on accident. And I mean that I got done playing the game and I was like, oh, there's a fight on. It was like a Friday, so I just had it on. I watched it, and when I see the backlash of everything, I watched the whole fight. He's definitely a cautious fighter. He definitely is from that Floyd Mayweather cloth. But I will say this: in boxing, it's entertainment too. Floyd started being a defensive fighter only when he got older. Floyd has dropped people. He got like a 50% KO. He done dropped enough people to know if you get close, you getting dropped. Because he did Ricky Haddon. It's a lot. So when I look at that Shakur Stevenson fight, this kind of hurt his value in the whole conversation with the Tank. Even I'll say that Devin Haney, even conversations with people like him, because he's not throwing his hands. It's like we was talking about last episode with Adrian Broner. You're not throwing your hands. What are you doing in the ring? He's boring. He looked boring. And honestly, what he did on Twitter was ridiculous. Tweeting at grown men for 14 hours straight and arguing with everybody. Not a good look. You got Jay Prince fighting your battle. So, I mean, I think he needs to stay off of Twitter. And he needs to stop being so cautious. I think Cameron and Mace said it best. You're boring.
Pillow hands, that's funny.
Pillow hands. So that's how I personally feel about it.
Go ahead, somebody else.
Right. I need this for one. when you boxing, you doing the taps. He's fighting to get the points. I say you put him in that ring with them P4P fighters, he's not gonna last. You're going 12 rounds. When you go look at them dogs that's in his range, the next weight class up or down, he don't want no problem with them. That's why he ain't called none of them boys out. That's why I said when Tank and Ryan fought, or Tank and Pitbull fought, or Tank and Romero fought. When these dudes are all fighting these pound for pound fighters, that looks good. But when you not fighting no pound for pound fighter, that looks bad on you, because now when you get in the ring with these pound for pound fighters, which you're scared of, you're not gonna do that because you know they're not gonna go the distance with you. None of these fighters are going the distance. These fighters are all known to knock people out.
Yep.
I think I looked at it, he was like 22, 23 wins and like 11, 10 knockouts.
When was the last time you actually knocked somebody out, though? That had to be like...
About 7th grade.
Speaking of that, I remember that video of him crying after he lost.
I don't like to lose.
You don't want to get in that. You don't want to get in that ring with them real boxers.
I know you're hurting, Shakur. I appreciate you stopping by. Great job.
You told somehow your people signing, man. He ain't fooling nobody. He ain't fighting nobody that's a pound for pound fighter. He ain't got all his fights are like chumps.
I agree.
His fights are
even
chumps.
even the guy that he fought, like how do you say his name? Artem. I'm not even gonna attempt to say his name. But even like him, I found out that he fought Frank Martin. And I'm looking at how Frank Martin was fighting. I'm like,
man, Frank Martin's knocking him out. I don't know. Frank Martin's knocking him out.
Yeah, he kind of messed up his value.
Frank Martin's
trying to pull this wheel out next to you.
Wheel out.
Before we wrap this up.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do the wheel thing, and then he wants to address something. So yeah, let's do this.
We don't got everything on the wheel yet, but we're gonna spin this thing.
You gotta spin it kind of aggressively.
Let me know what it lands on. I can't see.
I'm looking in the mirror.
We got some random stuff on there.
Brady or Manning?
Oh, Brady. We know who we talking about.
I don't know why you even put that on there. You should have put somebody else. Hey, do it again. No, let's do one more. We got to race.
Hey, hold on.
So we got Brady by landslide. It's not even a conversation.
I don't want to know if everybody on the same page. Just quick answers.
I guess just pure skill. Like
Brady, everything.
I would say Brady, but you said a landslide. I don't know about a landslide.
Landslide. Brady. Landslide. Not even a conversation when it comes to greatness.
It's a conversation.
What?
Regular, but it's regular season. Damn near Peyton Manning. But when
There's no such thing.
Talking about regular season.
No, because I ain't gonna lie, I love Peyton Manning, but regular season he's going crazy. When it comes to playoffs, but it's Tom Brady though for sure. Tom Brady.
I don't like this. I ain't gonna lie.
We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more.
I wish
in the Super Bowl.
Brady is not even GOAT Brady. My fault. GOAT.
That dude's a. Yeah.
Who win in the Super Bowl? That's what we talking about.
Let's see what it lands on. What that say?
Is Jokic the best?
Joker.
Like the best in the
best
league?
in the world right now. Everybody talking about he the best in the world.
No.
Media, I should say.
No.
I'm sorry, I never thought he was.
No, I never thought he was the best in the world. He's good though. He's very good. He might be the best European in the world. He might be the best European ever.
So we talking right now, just active players right now, based off last couple seasons.
No, I'm one of them dudes where I look at I don't know, bro. No, he's not the best though. I'll put Giannis above him when he's healthy. I still got Giannis being above him.
I got like Giannis or Bron, something like that.
I got like 5 over him.
Yeah, he's not the
honestly.
best. I got Luka being better than him, honestly.
Ooh, maybe even Luka.
And that might be disrespectful. That might be disrespectful, but because I know he ain't got no MVPs or whatever the case is. But I don't know, bro. Jokic is in a perfect system. He's in a perfect system for how he played. Now, I watched him play today with the Serbia and versus USA. He looked like he hoping with them way more than looping with Denver. Like I've never seen him talk so much, but I can't say he the best in the world. I never thought that. I never thought that.
Okay.
I still think LeBron is top.
I'll take it. If like all players were just dropped on the table, who we taking? Cards. I'm still taking Curry first over him. I'm still taking Bron.
Yep.
I'm still taking Giannis.
Yep.
I'm taking KD. I might even take Embiid if he's healthy. If he's healthy. You know what I'm saying?
KD.
Right now I'm still taking KD.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
KD, he ain't it no more for me. KD's like a glorified. He's the best Scottie Pippen ever. KD's like the best version of Tracy McGrady. He's a dude that literally only benefited from a finished product. And every time he try to go and do his own product, he fails.
Who y'all got?
KD natural game is just.
I got me. Without take away them rings, I'll take prime Melo career over prime KD career. Take away them rings. Take away them rings.
Melo ain't never had no MVP though.
That's cool. Melo
ain't never.
And I'm a Melo fan. I'm a big Melo fan, but I think KD.
Look at the games. MVP stuff's about popularity too. All that type of stuff is about. That's why Jalen Brunson don't get the love he get because the nigga look like a thumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like it's just certain things.
Like all Spy
Melo
Kids.
was a hood
He like one of those Spy Kid thumbs. You know what I'm saying?
Melo was a hood dude, so he was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like when I'm just looking at just straight up basketball game.
They hated that.
AI.
They hated AI though.
You had AI doing the same thing. Can you say
He's just a
that?
unicorn. But me personally, I never thought Jokic was the best in the league.
So both of y'all too, DD? LD?
I ain't gonna say he's the best, but I don't know. I ain't gonna say he's the best. But he's definitely in the conversation because he is a big game changer. It ain't just
That's fair.
He just ain't a hooper. He's a game changer. Like he getting a rebound, bringing it up, no look bounce passes. Like he's doing everything in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
From rebounding to bounce passing to setting the pick. To handle the ball up, setting the pick. Now he's diving and scoring. Like he's a game changer. But when you look at other players like Embiid's a stagnant ball player. When you got to give him the ball, I like Embiid. Don't get me wrong. Embiid to me is better than Joker, but he's a stagnant player. When you think about Joker, he's a ball movement player. The ball don't stop moving when he's on the court.
Definitely.
That makes a difference in him making his teammates better. That's why a lot of them dudes look good. Now if they go to different teams, you think they'll be playing like that? No.
No, I think Denver set the team up for him to be very successful.
That's his air for sure. That's a fact. I agree.
So that plays a big part. Game changer, man.
Yeah. I don't know what they're out here talking about, really. But I don't know who's been better than that man in the last 4 or 5 years in the NBA. So that's my opinion on it. We don't gotta.
So that makes him the best. Okay.
He said 3 MVPs.
Right now.
When you gotta keep saying when healthy about somebody,
Ooh.
because that means he's not accountable. So that's.
I ain't gonna lie, Embiid didn't get hurt.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
When you
Jokic
averaging damn near 40 a game, that's tough.
Jokic better than
He still won
Embiid.
MVP that season.
No, this past season when Embiid got hurt, he had like 40-point back-to-back games
Jokic was going
continuously.
crazy. He had like 50-point triple doubles.
Which, yeah.
Jokic is better than Embiid. I just don't think he's top 5. I mean, I'm not.
But whenever you gotta,
I don't think he's the best in the league though.
Whenever you gotta say that somebody wasn't injured, disqualify that man.
I mean, he's
I'll give you that. That's why you notice I didn't say Joel Embiid.
No, I'm just saying.
But
Yeah.
I didn't say when healthy.
What
got
he
it.
was doing before he got hurt was
KD's out the
was
conversation,
amazing.
bro. KD's not even.
Yeah, but what was he doing?
Getting real buckets.
Regular season buckets.
For sure.
I can't.
Should we
depend
do
on
one
But he was
more?
also
Fuck it.
hurt last year in the playoffs too.
All right.
And that's Jokic's fault.
Oh, not even.
So we gotta penalize. We gotta penalize a man that
Listen,
show
you-
up. No, I just let everybody talk.
Go ahead, LD. Motherfucker, go ahead. I'm gonna listen. You right?
Go ahead.
You right? Go ahead.
Let him cook.
I just waited.
Let him
Go
cook.
ahead. Go ahead.
Let him cook.
You right? You right? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me have
The
it.
man could have won 3 MVPs in a row. They literally gave it to Joel Embiid just so he wouldn't be the first player in NBA history to win 3 in a row. They had to do that. That was
Okay.
political. The man literally should have won that year.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
Maybe could have won this year, but he got hurt. And again, that's not Nikola's fault. And then if you look at that, that means that man could have won 4 MVPs in a row. It ain't really been no dominance like that on the MVP scale since Kareem.
But is it really dominance? Like his style of play, like
It's dominance.
I mean, I wouldn't say dominant. Dominant, like it's all around. It's balanced. I don't know about dominant, bro.
And the only thing I'm gonna say is the foul calling in the
How do y'all feel
NBA
about
makes
him
it
versus
weird.
Anthony Davis?
I'm taking
Anthony Davis is a
Jokic.
scrub and he's
How do y'all
soft.
feel about him against Rudy Gobert?
Taking Jokic.
I'm taking Rudy.
He's dominating.
I'm taking Rudy.
It's
We
a
just beat them
dominant
niggas.
game.
We just beat them niggas. Rudy did a good job on him. We
I'm
good.
saying, how y'all
We
feel
good.
about them individually? I'm saying.
One-on-one,
Oh,
and he posting
individually,
up.
we talking
he
about-
gonna
See what
destroy
he
him.
did to Rudy. That's what I said. How do y'all feel
That's why he
about
put
that?
Cat
I mean, no.
dominant.
When I say that, no, Rudy. Man, listen, bro. He was contained.
Not like Rudy.
No,
they
they
had to
double teamed
switch
him.
and
They
put
had
Cat
Cat
on
on
him.
him, and Cat
The
not
game
even
where
defending.
Rudy was on him, went for 50, and everybody, you included, was talking about him on Facebook. So I don't get it. Let's not get that illusion, man. We just watched
Hey, I
it.
gotta call a spade, but I'm just saying.
We just watched it. Everybody was confused. Like he need to go back and be with his child because when he there, we losing. So don't do that, please.
I don't know,
he
man.
see Rudy, he see lunch meat.
That's what everybody. Look how Luka talks to Rudy, but I don't
No,
know.
I'm not saying
was
that, but I'm just
disrespectful.
saying he's
That's
dominating
disrespectful.
everybody though.
Not everybody.
Who ain't he
I don't think he
dominating?
dominated
He just lost the race.
Giannis or Embiid. Dominating them two.
Embiid be dodging him.
Giannis won't stick him,
Embiid dodges him too. I don't like that.
and Embiid be hurt.
Every time he come to town, he's not playing. That's weird. But
Y'all gotta stop that.
no, let's change. Yeah, let's just
Again, that can't be Jokic's
Nah, yeah,
fault.
that's not Jokic's fault at all.
We can't penalize him because this man hurt.
Listen. I give him his credit. When I look at best players in the league, it's like the nigga name don't just come right up. Like he's in a perfect
You know why
place.
his name don't come
Jamal Murray is ill. Niggas, we not gonna act like he not ill.
Of course we not.
Yeah, so I'm saying like and I don't want to do that because it has nothing to do with him. His game is his game. Jokic is top. I put him top 4. But I personally, I don't. When I think of who's the best, especially like.
So
like,
if you start from ground zero of a draft, you picking Jokic first,
I would.
and then the rest pieces is falling in. Everybody don't fit his
He
game
can do
plan.
anything you need him to do. You need a 0.5, he can do that. You need him to be in the inside in the post with his back to the basket, he can do that. And he gonna rebound and he can pass. What can he do that anybody else can do?
you can make a fair argument.
And
Like
he can
that's why
shoot.
it's one of them things where it's
He
like
the best
it's really a
shooter,
perspective
man.
thing because you can like everything he's saying. He does everything.
He a better shooter than Joel and Giannis.
He's not more dominant than Giannis though.
What makes
Like
Giannis
equally.
dominant?
That
Like-
paint,
that he bullies?
in that paint.
Yeah, that's dominant.
That's his style of play.
But
is
when you
that
think
he's
about
aggressive.
Not
when
even
you
that,
say
just
Shaq
his field
name,
goal
what do you
percentage
think?
in the paint. Like not even just how
Jokic
dominant
has
he is.
a high field goal percentage.
No doubt. But I'm saying, do you think that's more dominant and like on both ends of the court too? Not just offense and defense.
That's a good point.
Dominance, yeah.
I got Giannis being more dominant,
I'm
yeah.
telling you that
He could be top
Jokic-
3. He could be top.
Jokic is dominant.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay, I agree. Yeah. He is. But
He
I just
dominates.
don't.
He doesn't.
No, I
because
said
you don't think he's in there bullying people, but he is.
no. I don't think he's. I think his gameplay is more balanced. When it comes to dominance, I'm looking at everything. Like niggas is scared to go to the lane. Like niggas be scared of Giannis.
They
don't.
triple
I
team
don't-
Giannis.
They
They're triple team Giannis
they be
dunking
scared
all
of dude. But
They definitely scared.
like I
But
said,
why-
the style of play is
why
different.
Can't you triple team him?
Who?
Jokic.
That motherfucker will pass that shit to
Yeah,
whoever's
'cause
open. He's cold. Yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah, you got one more thing before we get now. We getting a little bit behind.
So
time. Yeah.
last episode we had the conversation about Washburn, Johnson.
I'm out of there.
What y'all think? What y'all think about the
Man,
past?
like I said-
How the past really play out?
Get to it.
Man,
get
just
to
want to make
it.
this real quick, man. I appreciate my boy for y'all. Actually, I appreciate my team for bringing me on this thing, man. But it was a lot of capping. It was a lot of capping last interview, and I was just being humble. But I'm a humble person, but I'm also a real person. I love my boy J.O., man. And the highlights he put on there, I don't know why, because he wasn't a difference maker in that team at all. When we played them, he scored some buckets, but the buckets wasn't affecting the game. So, I just wanted to put that out there and let him know. Like I said, I love him to death. It's my boy since forever.
J.O., you got to reply to that.
But I just wanted to let him know there's a lot of capping. Can't disrespect my team like that.
So basically, you think You're just saying that the buckets that he didn't play.
It's called trash buckets.
Trash buckets.
Yeah.
No confusing that.
Hold on, the trash buckets. Okay. He would never made a difference from if it was I don't know what position he played off the bench, you know, but it wouldn't make a difference if it was the 6th man or the 12th man on that team. Like I said, he can shoot. I give him his thing, but at the end of the day,
Gio?
You know, it just wasn't no big difference.
You see what happens when you show love to the opposite side of town. Try to big them up, you know. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And look, the things I'm saying right now is no disrespect because I shouts out to all my seniors that was on that team that didn't get a ring like him. I'm not coming at no one, but here at this show, we talk about stats. So he said I didn't do nothing, right? You know, I came off the bench. I did. I played my role.
Roll man.
Yeah, roll man. His role in that, you know what, we're gonna stick to the stats. I ain't gonna do opinions. So I shot 80% that game, 4 for 5. I shot 100% from 3. You know, 2 for 2. I had as many 3-pointers made as your whole team. I played 22 minutes that game, had 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. 1 was an alley-oop, you know, highlight, you know, what y'all, you know, like to do. But that game, Didi led his team in something. And that was turnovers, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, he had 5 turnovers in 11 minutes. He had more turnovers than points, 4 points. He had 4 fouls, so he had as many fouls as he did as points. He had 4 rebounds though, and then he had 2 assists. No, I'm sorry, he had 1 assist. Let me zoom in. So my buckets didn't matter. I had 6 in the first, 6 in the second. So basically, what he's saying to all them Johnson fans is, we watched y'all and it was a bum game and it was just all trash buckets, I guess. But
so how much did y'all win by?
We won by 27.
Okay, so we all won by 27. Y'all know what that means when the bum squad get in the game, right? They're going to get a lot of playing time. A lot of playing time to shoot whatever shots they want.
How many minutes did you play, J.O.?
So I played 22 minutes.
And that's 22 minutes and we all won by 27. Trash bucket.
So look.
How much did Dylan and Cedric play?
Dylan played 32, Ced played 34, right? And all of our juniors and seniors, or juniors and sophomores, because we had all seniors, played 1 and 2 minutes that game. He told us in the locker room, y'all gonna play because we need our lick back. So if you want to say that's trash, that's if you know what I'm saying. I played trash minutes, you could say that, but like I said, I had 6 in the first, 6 in the second. So if my buckets in the first, you know what I'm saying.
So when was them 11 minutes played?
Hold on. Good question. I was in there for defense purposes. Let's get that out straight.
And in them defensive purposes, he had 4.
I'm an aggressive.
4 fouls. I'm an aggressive defender. Coach. He was scared out there.
I'm an aggressive defender, but at the end of the day, man, he's talking about what he did. He wasn't no factor. Can nobody be like, yeah, run that tape back? J.O. was killing. Hey, nobody can say that. Dylan did his thing. Okay. Dylan did his thing.
What did Dylan have? Yeah.
Dylan had like a dub something, like 22 or something.
Hold on. And one more thing. I scored 12. You know, my trash buckets. Dion had 12 on Johnson. And so nobody on the team, Johnson, scored more than me in my trash buckets. So I outscored your whole team.
Y'all beat us by 20.
I outscored, you know what I'm saying? No one had more than me.
Oh, no, that's totally
and as many threes as your whole team.
They beat us by 27, and he played most of the game.
So Dylan had 25
So when that happens, like I said, as a coach.
He only played 22 minutes, though.
But the coach wanted his get back, and he got it because he kept the starting.
Yelling them played a lot of.
But I'm gonna tell you,
10 points.
But I'm gonna tell you this:
you kind of got above your average too.
Yeah, and you got above your average too.
And you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the kids that come off the bench. Don't be ashamed of him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make you feel bad.
I came off the bench.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna make you feel bad. But I ended games. You know, and I ended that game too. And so 5 turnovers is, you know, he contributed for sure.
We're
gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to figure out something. Like start doing like some alumni games. Start doing the TCS alumni games where we get teams, and because this shit is hilarious.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
TCS episode 7. TCS Radar episode 7. I'll see you later.
All right, we out.
That man said, yeah, the 11 minutes.